welcome back. So here are some tips from my own experience of what I think about when I pack my hand luggage. Now the first thing you have to decide is whether you're traveling only with hand luggage or if you're also going to check in a bag. Typically I suggest, if you can, just go with the hand luggage. You don't have to wait in line and all of that. But many times you can't really do that because you have a lot of presents to bring and you'll be away for a long time. So you need a lot of stuff with you, I don't know. So I'm going to give you a list. I divide the items that you bring in your hand luggage into 3 categories. Category number 1 is everything that you will need during the trip itself. So that will be mostly in the airport and in the airplane. Passport, money, your phone, your ticket, boarding pass. Check if they give you food on the plane. If not, bring your own food so you don't have to buy super expensive food. And even if they give you food, you might want to bring snacks. Maybe an empty water bottle. Don't bring a full water bottle through security. Something to entertain you. A book, a Kindle, a tablet. Cosmetic and hygienic stuff, Kleenex, hand sanitizer. Maybe I personally don't like hand sanitizer too much, but moisturizing cream, makeup if you like to touch up on your makeup, glasses, maybe your sunglasses, music player, headphones, and I tend to bring small headphones so that they don't take up unnecessary space in my bag. Earplugs, a mask, maybe a pillow. And something that is quite easy to forget is that airplanes tend to be cold. So bring something to keep you warm, like a sweater, a blanket or something like that. What I have is just a shawl that serves as 2-in-1, 3-in-1. You can wear it on your head and cover your face if you don't want to see people, you don't want people watching you sleep. You can have it around your shoulders if it gets cold. You can cover your feet with it if your feet get cold. The second category will be things that you might not need on the plane, but that you will need on the first night and maybe the first day of your stay. The first thing I would say here is your toothbrush. Extra underwear, an extra shirt, all your routine stuff, deodorant, perfume, pajamas maybe. Also, it's always good to keep a paper with the addresses and the info that you would need if you're staying at a hotel or something like that, telephone numbers, and also have that as a photo in your telephone, so then you have it in 2 places, and probably you can't go wrong with that unless you're very unlucky. Okay, the third category will be things that you might not need during the flight, and you might not even need urgently during the first night or even first day at where you're staying, but it's just a little bit too valuable to keep in your check-in bag. So this will be things like chargers, your camera, and if you're like me and you like filming a lot, the camera will be in the first category. Your memory card, laptop, everything electronic that you don't want to lose. If you're the type of person that wears expensive jewelry, then I suggest you don't keep that either in your check-in bag, but keep it with you. The bags can easily be lost or delayed. Anything that you don't want to lose, don't put it. I know you don't want to lose anything of the things that you bring, but whatever you would be most sad about losing, don't put that in your check-in bag. So those are the 3 basic categories that I think about. What you need during the trip, what you need after, or what you need immediately after you reach your destination, and what you might not need but it's too valuable to put in your check-in bag. So my advice number 1 is to have a bigger hand luggage, one of those on wheels, and also a little one, like a little handbag or something like that besides that. The reason is because there will be some things during your trip in the airport, or on your way to the airport or on your way from the airport, that you will need to take things out and put them back in again. Let's just say your passport or your phone or money. things like that. So you don't want to always have to, you know, reach down, open the bag, take something out, close the bag, especially if you have one of those hard ones that you have to like lay it down and all of that. So bring a little handbag or a little bag, and also a bigger hand luggage, because then you can fit more things, and if you're lucky you might not have to even check anything in. Look at the website and know what you can bring with you, what you can't bring with you in the hand luggage, and also how big, what the dimensions of the bag can be, and if you're only allowed to bring one. If this is the case and they're very strict with it, it has happened that, you know, they complain about that you're wearing also a handbag besides your roller, let's just call it roller bag, I don't know if that's the name. So make a little bit of space in your roller bag to be able to put your handbag in. Technically you only have one bag. And also organize your bag well, then it's easier to find everything, and usually it takes up less space if it's well organized. I tend to use these little bags, compartment bags, where I put different things. Actually, when I went to the US last summer, I had a handbag with me, and every single, you know, everything in the handbag was in a smaller bag inside of the handbag, because I had just bought them from a lady that, you know, sells those little, she makes them herself. So when they searched my bag, for some reason, I don't know why they chose me to search my bag, but when they did that, they had to like take out all these little individual bags made of tela, fabric, and then open each of those zippers, take out everything in those bags, and then like put everything in just as organized as I had done it. So yeah. It might be a bother for the security personnel, but it's always good to have things organized. I'll be going away in just a little more than a week, so by the time you see this, maybe I'm already gone and I will have already put my own advice into practice. I wish you all great travels. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions. I will put up a video, hopefully if my sister agrees to it, around the world trip tip. That's what I'm gonna call it. Around the world trip tips. So because she's been on a very long journey during a whole year, on a kind of a budget, and also not carrying a lot of things, there's a lot of questions that I've gotten from people on Facebook and elsewhere, asking about, you know, how she's been able to manage and all of that. So do you have any questions? Now's the time to do it, because once we've made the video, no, we might make a part 2, I don't know. Anyway, hope you all have a good whatever it is you have, if it's summer. I'll see you on the next video, and I will put up my trip vlog, no, my travel log of my vacation. So stay tuned for that, and thank you very much for watching. Bye!